that Robin Lee. And then when your hair shrinks, moisturize. Go in the, like when you put your hair in water, immediately your hair will lengthen out. But moisturize your hair, make sure it's hydrated. And like if you want to, I don't like blow drying my hair. Like I have a blow dryer that I bought for so much money. I think I've used it twice in like 6 years. Like let your hair dry naturally, which means the shrinkage will happen, or while it's wet or kind of like semi-wet, damp or whatever. Do little twists or tie it up, or make like little braids, and then you can try and avoid the shrinkage that way. And maybe use a bit of heat while you do that. Wear a bonnet every night, or have silk pillow covers, like just to clean myself. That's where I brush my hair. That's where I moisturize my hair with conditioner. When I come out, I moisturize it again. But I end up doing this like now every 2 to 3 days because it's just easier that way. So that's my suggestion. The comments are going so quickly. I actually am struggling to keep up with what's happening. But a lot of it is like random also. And yeah, so this is me sharing my hair care routine with you. I'm interested to see how long after I've been off the pill my hair might change, because your hormones have a great impact on your hair. That's why when you're stressed, people have their hair fall out. It's not that you're using bad to manage the stress in your life, so that your hair also is not affected negatively. And your hairlines, guys, it's very hard to get your hairline back. Hair products can't really do it on their own. So a lot of people go for laser. A lot of people go for like PRP, which is basically like putting collagen and plasma back onto your skin to try and stimulate your hair to grow again. But once you've pulled your hair out multiple times and your hairline says all the best, that's it. So be very careful. But yeah, that was my hair care routine. What relaxer can I use for fast growth? I'm gonna be nice. Relaxing does not grow your hair. Your hair was already as long. Your relaxer can't grow hair. Relaxer straightens your hair. So your hair is already that length. The relaxer just makes it stay that way. And then when your hair, your line says all the best. Yeah, sorry, maybe that's not funny. But once you've relaxed your hair, when you start growing your hair back, you're basically starting from scratch. Because if you let your hair grow, then you're going to have e-growth, which is made to be a bad thing. But that's just how your hair looks like naturally. Then I've had that. I'm never doing that shit again. And then your hair will hang and finally break at some stage because it dries. You're basically killing your hair when you relax it, in my opinion. It just makes it long, but it doesn't grow your hair. Your hair was already that long. The relaxer is just making it stay looking that long. And why do black people have like getting their hair straightened? Before white people, that wasn't like our plan, unless that was a natural maybe subgroup of like black people who do that. And yeah, when you relax your hair, it's more likely to break. So there's no relaxer that's good for your hair, in my knowledge. Even the Brazilian thing. Anyway, the reason black people straighten their hair was to look good for white people. So now, obviously, that's changed. There's a lot of things that we didn't do that we do now that were brought to us with the obviously the advent of colonization. And I'm not saying it's wrong for people to straighten their hair. Please don't get me wrong. But why is it that it's important that our hair looks manageable or looks neat or whatever? Your hair, I feel like my hair looks neat right now for my hair type, right? People straighten their hair in America. Technically there wasn't really slavery in South Africa, unless it's something I don't know about. But people did it to work in the house and not in the field, right? People did it to look more European, more Eurocentric. People didn't do that to their hair just because they thought it looked good initially. Everyone was fine with their hair until they were told they were ugly, or they were told their hair was not good enough, or they were told that that's what they need to look like to work here, or that's what they need to look like to be a part of this community. You understand? So for me, the whole thing of relaxing and straightening hair is not a thing. Like, I was offered hair money to relax my hair years ago, before this whole going natural thing was cool. I was on my own, like, guys, don't relax this, or use my product, natural is cool. Now everyone's doing it, and with water. But once you relax your hair, you've reduced your options by so much. Hi Pearl, what do you use for itchy scalp? How itchy? Basically, if your scalp is itchy, it means you have dead skin on your hair and it's dry. So it's itching because it wants to basically wants you to scratch it off. So wash your hair firstly. There's someone saying, loving your products on my dreads, Pearl, seeing improvement. Please call them locks. I think dreads comes from build up, because that will also make your scalp itchy and cause dandruff, and it'll like suffocate your pores, if you know what I mean. And then your hair is not growing well, and then your hair is suffering, and then you're itching, and then it looks and then it's not a good look. But a lot of people will have different types of hair porosity. So if your hair absorbs things very quickly, you will naturally need more. And porosity is different for each hair type. There's no one hair type that has the same porosity, and you can measure those things. So I would suggest that you just always make sure your hair is conditioned and moisturized and hydrated. Anyway, take good care of yourselves, guys. I think that's it from me. Sorry, someone just texted me. So I'm planning to actually do a new photo shoot for the hair products and change the packaging. If you guys have suggestions, please post it on Instagram and tag me. I'm not really happy with my packaging, but my product quality is so amazing that luckily it still worked out. For beards, you can use this for beards, and this, a lot of men are already using it, but I can sell you the same thing twice if you'd like that, in just smaller packaging, fancier looking. But I have wanted to do that. I just need to do the business research to see if it's worth the work. Anyway, or the investment. So have you ever had acne? So what did you use? Shit, I've been through a journey, like my acne story. People think I have freckles. This filter is basically scamming. People think I have freckles, but I think it's marks from when I have a little pimple there. I think a mosquito actually bit me. It's a bit itchy. Motherfuckers. So yeah, I'll see. But anyway, apart from the advice, go to my bio and buy my diffusers. They smell really good. I almost said, if they don't, your money back guaranteed. I said, oh, maybe we don't smell things the same. But yeah, I have a bunch of hair products. I think they're really amazing. I've had really good reviews. There's a lot of people who like using them. It's been really cool sharing this stuff with you, and let's do it again soon. I've got to go now. Please take good care of yourselves. Pearl, can unhealthy hair affect your skin? Like sometimes it affects my skin if I have product buildup, and then it kind of, if I sweat, it goes onto my skin. But what do you mean by unhealthy hair? And can it affect your skin? You probably have unhealthy hair because your skin is not okay. If your skin is not happy, your hair is not going to be happy. Your skin is not like a separate entity to your hair in terms of your scalp. So if your scalp is hydrated, and if your blood flow, hey Shaga, and if your blood circulation is healthy around your scalp, then your hair will be consistently getting fed. If your diet is good, then your hair will probably grow well. If your hormones are balanced, your hair will grow well. There's so many things that are involved in helping your hair grow. That's why on my products I say, for your best hair. We recognize that everybody has different hair types. Be vegan for a bit and your skin will be happy. That's true. When I stopped eating meat, my skin, my moods, and my hair was happier. And my body generally was happier. No, my products are not available at Dischem yet, hopefully. So which product to use if you have oily skin? Oh, maybe I should take out the skin. This was mostly about hair. I did my skin stuff. You must read on the product packaging. Like right now, someone gave me this. So I'm not saying I'm punting it, but I'm enjoying it. It's this Kiehl's oil-free gel cream. It's pretty nice. And it's more hydrating. Because my skin will always be looking oily, especially here, 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 and here. Should I save this live? Okay, cool. I'll save this. Are you guys talking about racism now, Hecticado? Yeah, y'all go on about that. I don't want to trend on Twitter for rubbish, so I'm not gonna comment on that. You guys can. I'm not gonna be baited into this. Mbali unjani? Oh, ngivakashela nini kanti wena? But no, racism is not over. Anyway, let me see if there's a question. Tips for guys to grow hair. Hair grows the same for everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Hair does not... See, this hair strand here, it doesn't have a penis or a vagina. And it grows out the same skin. It's the same thing, guys. Like, it's really the same thing. But I've spoken about this already. Where do we buy it, Pearl? At Clicks. I must check where else it's available now. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings. And for the last time, hey Gabby. I see Gabby's quietly watching. Black Rose by Pearl Thusi. Satota times Pearl Thusi. I read this thing that says if you want people to buy a product, you need to tell them about it. And I think I'm just like, click the link on my bio. But yeah, this is very good. It's handmade by myself and a lady called Yvette, who specializes, and we also have soaps and candles. But the diffusers are like, I think for me, like maybe one of the best investments you can make, because you just twist the wicks around. Oh, did I say wicks? The little sticks around, and then the scent kind of just fills the room. It's very calming. And I don't know, it makes my house smell clean. My house is always clean, but like sometimes I don't really think so because I'm a clean freak. And it just makes me feel like it calms me. Anyway, go to the link in my bio and take good care of your girls. On the shelf, products don't work for my skin, but your products work wonders for my hair. Ayanda Majola, thank you. Spread the word, girl. Spread the word. I'm definitely coming to eat meat, and I have the baddest fries. Must pull up. And we can do one of those videos together. I love your videos, you know that. Do you put separate oils on your hair? No, because I've already put all the oils in here. Sometimes you'll see the bottom is yellow and oily. You just have to shake it and mix it if you want the oils to mix back together so it can hydrate and moisturize your hair. Where can we buy the diffuser? Go to the link in my bio. So people get stressed because it's 750 Rand. But I mean, look at this, like the quality, the packaging alone, even for us is expensive. But the oils are like imported. They're natural. They're fresh. They're amazing. They are mixed like very, very specifically. Whereas like some of these other diffusers you guys will buy, like this has been open for 2 months. And the more often you do that, obviously the quicker it'll get finished. But they